Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is Saturday, March 1st, 2025, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog, and then check out the podcast at podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com. Make sure that you follow me on all the different social medias. I'm also on Blue Sky and Red Note now. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everybody? Oh, man. It has been a very long and strange week. Just a lot going on and a lot to process. I'm still like processing the whole trip down to Oregon to go see my biological mom and just all that other stuff. And it feels like I'm not really caught up. This week has felt extremely long, but short at the same time. And I think part of that is because I have been staying up way past my bedtime, mainly due to the fact that I have been talking to someone, and we have been on the phone for like 4 and 5 hours at a time and just connecting and talking, laughing, and my insomnia has been really like kind of kicking my ass too. So it's kind of been really nice to be able to exhaust myself to the point where it's just like I pass out Sim style. Like if you guys ever played the Sims video games, you understand exactly what I mean. Um, but that aside, it's just been kind of a strange energy kind of a week where there's just a lot of emotions, a lot of just juggling shit, trying to figure out what needs to be done, what I need to prioritize or whatever else, and at the same time just enjoying life. Like, I feel a little bit guilty that I don't feel any kind of like remorse with the fact that my biological mom is on her way out. I've said this before in like the Wednesday podcast, or I'm sorry, the Wednesday update video and the Thursday podcast, but having worked in convalescent hospitals, having been a caregiver, having been a hospice nurse, like I think that that's just where I'm at with things. Like I have told my mom and my niece and other people that have talked to me about it. The person I am today, with her still alive, um, I'm okay with the death and dying process. Um, and I don't know if I'm gonna still be that same person once she's gone, but it's just been a very interesting week of checking in with myself and attending to my needs. And my Monday therapy session went really well. My Wednesday therapy session went really well. I really, really like my Wednesday therapist, and I may try to transition to her as my full-time therapist. I don't know if that's a probability or not, but I have another appointment with her coming up on the 12th, I believe it is, and which is kind of ironic because the 12th was my grandma's birthday, and so probably going to be an emotional session anyways. And this is like the 12th is when I had originally intended on releasing the book. And the 15th was going to be when I had my big book signing party and all that other stuff. So it's kind of surreal to think that the book has already been published and that it's been out since like December. And here we are in the beginning of March, and it's like, wow, this was my original deadline date. But with everything that has happened, I don't know if I could have finished it when I did, and you know, that didn't come out right. But anyways, so yeah, I still gotta get like working on the second edition of the book, and sitting down with a friend who is going to help me with that. And once she's completed her doctorate, she said that she's gonna like go um, basically full ham on my manuscript and help me redo everything. So I'm really thankful for that. And as part of that, she's going to be listed as the new editor. And then I have another friend who told me that they would be willing to work with me on my second book. I know it's like you don't even have your first book fully polished and you're already working on a second one. That's just how my brain works. And so when I'm inspired to write, I have to write, otherwise it goes away. And it's giving me like so much freaking dopamine when I actually do sit down and write. I really haven't written anything, and when I do write stuff, I'm usually just writing it on the blog or on Red Note or Blue Sky or whatever else. I'm not really publishing it in any kind of like major fashion. So yeah, it's going to be taken care of eventually. Sorry. Carpe Diem Scroto took me like 3.5 years to compile it, so I'm not expecting the next book to be done by like tomorrow. Like that's just not an expectation that I have of it. And the fact that, the next book is going to be like a companion book to Carpe Diem Scroto, that it's there's a lot more. It's probably going to be even thicker than Carpe Diem. Like, you guys, I don't have a copy of my book like right where I could grab a hold of it to kind of show you the thickness of it. Well, actually, I do. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, I don't. Where's that copy? I gotta find that copy. But it's like thick. It's like a freaking dictionary. It's literally like that thick. So yeah, just a lot of things going on. And spending copious amounts of time at the bar, which is, a good thing, because the more that I spend away from my four walls and I'm able to be around people who just kind of take that feeling away from me, is a really good thing. And talking to this new person has really helped me with some of those feelings. and we're actually supposed to be getting together later on today, so kind of looking forward to that. Probably going to go out for lunch or maybe even an early dinner. I don't know. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. I'm like all blah, blah, blah. Like there's a frog in my throat right now, and I didn't make my morning coffee, so I have nothing to drink. What else is going on in life? Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you didn't tune into the Wednesday video about my ART therapy session, I would suggest like revisiting that video so that you kind of get like an idea of what's going on with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I really have nothing to talk about today so far. Now, the Wednesday video might be a 40-minute video like the last couple have. But as of right now, I'm just pretty much baseline good with everything that's going on right now. And I don't really, like I said, have much that I need to talk about or want to talk about. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut the video off kind of short today. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment section down below. I asked a question on the Wednesday video and the Thursday podcast, like how you want to consume my content. Do you want me to make the super long videos? Do you want me to make the videos shorter? Do you want them 15 minutes and under, 15 minutes and over? Like, what do you guys want? How do you want that? So, yeah. Also, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you listen to the podcast at all? Or, is that kind of like a crowbar separation? Like the podcast people are the podcast people and the YouTube people are the YouTube people. And the blog people who have been here since like day one are blog people. I know that I don't update the blog as frequently as I probably should, and I know in previous videos I talked about like, yeah, I'm going to make an effort to actually do that or whatever, but with the sporadic posting that I do over there, it's kind of like one of those, yeah, you say you're going to do this, but you haven't done it. And that's just because I find it easier to talk and get my point across than to dictate, like using my phone or Google keyboard or whatever else, because as I'm talking, the phone and the keyboard and everything else is like putting in words that I didn't say, or my pronunciation of the word might not be correct. And, I sometimes stutter or stammer or like mispronounce a word due to like whatever is going on up here. So like I'll say our and or R, and it'll still put OUR instead of ARE, or it'll put our HOUR. Yeah, that's how you spell it. I suck at spelling. And I was going to be a high school English teacher, but, just like off the top of my head trying to spell things, it's like I have to stop, look at the word, and then figure out how to spell it. And I do a lot better spelling when I'm typing versus when I'm writing. It's weird. But anyways, guys, yeah, so answer those questions for me, please, and interact with the video. Give it a thumbs up, heart it, like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys. Boop.